What is going on, guys? It's your boys here again, Dean.
Timmy Two Soul.
That's right, and we're still trucking. We're at the Dragon now.
Ooh.
For BP8. Once again, we're using the website. Let us know if you like that or not. I find it's pretty easy. It's pretty easy. I like it. Everything's pretty clean on this website.
Mm-hmm.
And, yeah, we're just, once again, we don't give ratings anymore, and we're just kind of talking about the cards and where we think they'll go. So let's start off with this Dragon Empress Otohime, 4 mana, 2/4.
Important trait.
That's right. Dragon, Newt, and Marine. Marine's the more important one. You can hit it off of the Neptune in last set. 7 mana one. Fanfare, we get a Otohime's Vanguard token, which is a 2/1 with Rush instead of a 1... Were they 1/2s? Yeah, they were. Of course they were. With Ward, right? And if Overflow is active for you, we get 3 instead. And during our turn, when another Dragoncraft follower is put from our field into the grave, we select an enemy leader or enemy follower on the field and deal 1 damage. Get a little bit of ping after we rush in and we kill their cards. This game, I fucking hate this game. Okay, I hate Shadowverse Evolve because the thing that allows me to play this game better by not tapping my cards, which is like one of the skills that this game has, is also the most annoying thing. It means that cards like this sometimes just do nothing.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, I wouldn't say it does nothing. I mean, it like procs PDK.
The crazy play is turn 7, this plus PDK.
Yeah.
But the Dragoncraft follower, other Dragoncraft follower die effect is...
That's well, when you summon 3 cards that have Rush but not a Sail,
it can be rough.
Sad.
But the big thing is, of course, is that big board wipes. Like you're playing Latica. Well, sorry, you're not playing Latica. If you play Conflag or something, I don't know. If you play something board wipes, yeah, you eat like 5. it's like Wilbert.
You conflag your own board.
You conflag your own board and then deal 5 face to their opponent.
PDK lives, right?
Oh, during your turn. During your turn.
So you have to conflag yourself on your turn.
Oh, that's a little worse than Wilbert. I guess it'd be like that'd be so broken if that was on a 4-drop. That just like pings your opponent every time something dies. It's still this card's pretty good. This card's pretty good. It feels very aggressive.
It's still pretty good. I mean, like, what is it? Isn't there like the chick that summons the Mega Chlorica?
Yeah, the Neptune.
Yeah, Neptune. Yeah.
The new one.
No, like the 2-drop that summons. She's like a 0/1 with Ward.
Oh yeah, the mermaid thing or whatever.
It's like you ward her, your opponent's gonna kill her, and you're gonna, ping something for 1. Well, no, not on your turn. I don't know. Never mind. You're right. That's during your turn.
Yeah. That was like the thing that's a little sad, but the big thing is definitely like PDK plus this is like a huge ass board.
Yeah,
like a ton of pings.
It has a tapped card that like has 5 health or something. Like, oh man, that'd be fantastic.
Yeah, fantastic. Well, you need like a tapped card with 5 health, and then 5-6 health spread somewhere else as well.
Yeah,
preferably not in 2 stacks of 3.
yeah, like you just want your opponent to have like.
You need to like walk over to their hand the turn before and go, okay, hold up, let me put out the board for you. Let me help you.
Is there a card that summons cards to board yet? I know there's cards that like Sherry X area, but
what do you mean summon cards to board?
I don't know, like
to your opponent's board, like Ojama Trio?
Yeah, to your opponent. Yeah, like Ojama Trio.
No. It'd be sick though. Next up, you want to read this thing? Ooh. This is the U.
This is the U, not the woman, the dragon.
The dragon.
The dragon got a U.
The dragon got a U.
I don't believe you have to check. But really, the dragon and not the woman.
Correct. And it's still a dragon. It's not even a woman dragon.
Thank goodness. I'm checking. It is. Wait, no, that's the SL. Where are the U's? It. That's awesome. It's about time. All right, Ozzy Dahaka. That sounds like a Bionicle. Let's see here. 6-drop. Ramp Dragon, baby. Let's see here.
This is an
Evolve
aggro.
for
I could be
2.
wrong.
It's 6-drop, 5/6 Wormkin. Evolves for 2. Fanfare. Turn 3 face down evolve followers in your evolve deck face up. Select an enemy follower in the field and destroy it. It's like the Yu-Gi-Oh cards that mess with your extra deck.
The pot cards, yeah.
Yeah, Pot of Extravagance or whatever. Let's see here. If you evolve it for 2, that's like 6, 7, 8 mana. Let's see here. Storm, Strike. If there are at least 5 face-up evolve followers in your evolve deck, give your leader +3 health. If there are at least 8, deal 3 damage to each enemy leader. This is the kind of card that what's his face? The battlefield, my dear old friend.
Kagamitsu needs.
Kagamitsu needs this
Crosscraft?
card. Yeah.
This is the
7
Kagamitsu
damage,
Crosscraft
7,
deck.
8, 9, 10. This is what? Is this the new Genesis Dragon? 10 damage?
I think so. I saw this in a lot of random lists that looked aggressive on the spreadsheets.
Like, I don't know, if you ramp once, then like once you have 7 mana going second, you can just go face for probably maybe 10. I don't know if you have 8 flipped over by then.
Well, you definitely get 5 the first time, right?
Yeah.
And then the second one is 10, so it's like you go 7 and then 10, that's 17, and it's a lot of damage in 2 turns. You're popping cards, you're healing. Like, that might be good enough.
He says 7, 8, right? That's a big boy.
Yeah, that really matters in this game. I tell you what, it does not matter the stats in your cards, they die.
It does if your opponent's playing PDK.
Then you die faster.
Yeah. The bigger your guy.
This card, I played a really bad deck that had it in it, so I don't want to say anything about it, because my first experience was horrendous, but I think the deck was bad, so I'd have to play it in some of the more, like, aggro-y decks and see how it actually functions in one of those.
I think 10's a big number, and I think 8's also a big number in terms of, like,
when it comes out.
Your opponent needs like 4 mana to answer this guy. And so or a Wizard of Oz.
Licorice, but okay.
No, on the turn you
Presto
play
Changeo?
Did you play your second one? Oh, then you can't get Storm because you evolved it. Yeah, Presto Changeo's broken.
Yeah, Presto Changeo's confirmed the best. Anyway.
Presto Changeo plays Deep Load Anomaly. I don't know. It says 8 on the right side. Like, in terms of, like, if your opponent's floating 2, like, your Runecraft opponent's floating 2.
No, never
in
mind.
Evolved card?
No, never mind.
Yeah, exactly. Like he's like better than Genesis Dragon in that regard. Better than Oguri Cap in that regard, because Oguri Cap's not evolved.
Yeah, that's true.
So, I don't know, he's pretty good. He heals, that's relevant.
He pops a card, heals, big.
Pops a card, heals,
not the worst. I'd have to see the decks that he's in before I actually decide.
It's your new Oguri Cap. I'd like it like that. In terms of, like, I don't know.
I want to see the list, though, first, but this is a new card as well. We get to read this one. The Anne Rose Dragonute. I think that was relevant in some things. Princess.
Ooh, Princess. Relevant in...
Not Crosscraft. Yeah, 2 mana, 2/2. Evolve for 1, and Fanfare of Overflow is active for you. Look at the top 3 cards of your deck. Reveal a Dragonute card from among them. Add it to your hand. The rest on the bottom. That's what Marion was. No, Marion added Dragoncraft cards, but he also looked at 3 in Overflow. So now there's like a Dragonute Overflow pile. And then on Evolve, we get to select an enemy follower on the field and deal it 2 damage. That Evo's pretty shit. It was pretty underwhelming. But some overflow ramp dragon newt pile. Is that good?
Bro, she costs 2. Like, she costs 2. She combos with PDK.
And then she can add Garyu, I think.
She can add Garyu. She can add a lot of other cards. Can she add
Azidaka? No.
What is
Wormkin.
No. She can add Otohime. She can add Marion, the 1-drop 2/2 guy.
Yeah, the Marion. That's what I was saying, like a dragon pile.
The Phylene.
Phylene's a good one.
Phylene, Dragon Summoner.
That one, I think it's past its time.
Does she add herself?
She can.
Yep. And
she's in the top 3.
Herself. She can. What trait is Forte?
Good question. Probably Dragon Newt, right?
Hold on, I'm looking real quick. She's Dragon Heart.
God forbid.
Thank goodness. Oh, that was close. Whoa, woo! Almost had a.
I mean, at the end of the day, you have to be an overflow, so that's kind of crazy. I don't know if that's good.
It grabs Forte. Like,
no, it doesn't.
Forte says 7. No. I mean, in theory, if you could grab Forte says 7. Even if you're an overflow, you're still grabbing Forte. I don't know, but it doesn't grab Forte. Thank goodness. That was close. God Dragon Newt search. What else are we looking for?
Let's not. I don't know what cards are supposed to combo this.
This card is like in the list.
It's in the list?
Yeah.
It adds PDK, right?
I don't know. I'm looking it up. It adds Valdane. It adds Garyu. It adds Phylene.
I knew Garyu.
Does it say card or follower?
Good question. It says card.
It could add Dragon Newt Fist or Dragon Smash. Hammer Dragon Newt.
Yeah, I'm going through the Worm God of the Skies.
Zenitra.
Ice Dancing Dragon Newt. Yeah, you get like. Oh, you get like 2 cost. You make 2
Greya,
cost?
the Dragonborn in Runecraft.
I don't know if you know about this, but 2 cost. Oh my god, you get the Hammer Dragon Newt. Yeah, cards that aren't trade. Draconic Fervor. You get Ramp. No, there's a neutral Alter Plane Arbiter that, like, the reason that there's 2 cost Abyss is also because this card is fucking insane. And so you could play 2 cost Ramp Dragon, which is really weird because you're ramping, but also your deck doesn't have a payoff.
Alter Plane Arbiter?
Yeah, that card's insane.
I haven't seen it. It's a neutral?
It's a neutral. We'll talk about it later. We'll talk about it later. It's broken. All right. Just know that cards that are the same cost are good.
I haven't seen it yet in any Dragon list, so Dragon may not be there.
Probably not. But we'll read the next card. This card was broken in digital. You want to read it?
Which one are you talking about? Ouroboros?
Yeah, this card was
I don't
broken
remember.
in digital.
Let's see here. Select 7-drop, 8/4. Ooh, big ramp dragon. Select may fall on the field, deal it 5 damage, and give your leader +5. Hey, that's pretty good. Last words, discard 2 cards. Put this card into its owner's EX area.
Yeah, things are a little bit worse than physical. They sound like way worse because this came out when the game was really slow.
What did it do in digital?
I think it was like 3 somewhere or something, but it was like a recurring card that would come back to your hand. And this was like the time of like the lions. Remember, I think it healed you. It healed you on death. It pinged something on play. It would come back to hand. It was in Ramp Dragon where you could ramp like in digital. You could ramp like 4 times with no fucking remorse. Like, right?
Yeah.
And And it would just come back to hand every single turn. So it's like this is like the Holy Lion format where like you couldn't kill a goblin. Like God forbid you could kill an 8/3. So it was a little too strong.
True.
Yeah. This thing was like fucking insane because this was before cards were printed to be playable.
Yeah. Well, nowadays, if you can't select enemy follower, you cannot heal 5.
Oh my god, sometimes you forget about that for a second. You read a card and then you're like, all right, this game like kind of sucks.
This game is hard. This game is hard. Digital, easy. Lions, play the lion like spell. You play the lion spell, this game's easy. It's physical.
Physical, my opponent didn't play a card, so I couldn't heal.
Judge, my opponent's not playing cards.
Oh,
Judge,
God.
my opponent's only playing amulets.
Oh no.
Yeah. Oh man. Yeah, this card's bad. Needs
So
a target.
Sad. So sad. It's like
discarding cards is like bad in Dragon, kind of. Discarding 2 cards in Dragon is bad. I don't know, man. 7-drop, 8/4. It's gonna die.
it's supposed to be like a ramp payoff, like you ramp into this, but like ramp is dog shit compared to it is in digital.
I mean, you have to do everything in like 1 turn, or like make something unanswerable.
Like even on 5, this is like even on 5, yeah, this thing is like it gets answered, and then you go, wow.
There's 4 on the bottom right. You can answer it. Granted, like heal 5's pretty good, but I'd rather play Shenlong than this. Granted, you can play more of this than you can Shenlong.
True.
But also, I don't know. Let's not spend too much time on this card. It's
Next card, Power Forge, 1 mana. It's a cool sword. And there's a dragon in the background.
Right. Ooh, it's fire sword.
Wormkin Cutthroat. Select an enemy follower on the field and a follower on your field or in your EX area. Deal the first follower damage equal to the second's attack. It's a lot of words.
The or in your EX area. It makes Zenitra like almost not the worst card.
Yeah, it makes the combos with the Ouroboros to deal 8 damage for 1 mana. It's crazy.
It combos with Heihachi Mishima from 2 sets ago.
Yeah. I was like thinking about the guy that makes a dragon.
Combos with Nightsway.
An unplayable card into your EX.
An unplayable card with like big stats in your EX, and then you deal 8 damage to something on board.
Awful. Next card.
Combos with...
No, we're done. Next card. Fuck that card.
Purple.
The card was awful. Next card.
Yikes, Dragon. Helios, the Loyal Dragoon. 3-drop, 2/4, Dragonheart. So cannot get him off the chick. 3-drop evolves for 3. Has ward. Whenever this follower takes damage, give it and your leader +1. So like, I guess when you're using your disdain cards, he stays neutral and you heal.
Broken.
But what's the Evo do for 3? This bad boy, whenever this follower takes damage, Storm Reward and keeps the whenever it takes damage.
Only 6 mana. What a value.
Well, yeah, you ramp into it. Like, because when you're in Overflow, you got 7 mana. This guy costs 6. Whatever the disdain card costs like 1. Heal 1.
Broken.
Kill a card in their board. Say, man, I wish they had a card on board for my PDK next turn.
Broken. This card is...
Is he in... It's... yeah...
Are all the dragon cards open 8 outside of the Otohime?
This guy isn't even open 8, is he?
Azidaka open 8 has such low requirements. You
No,
read the other.
Azidaka-
You read the other cards in the set.
No,
they
those
suck.
were better. Those were better.
They were better
than like Azidaka without an evil.
No, Azidaka is broken in open 8 because you get like if you open a box, you have like a 12 card fucking Evo deck or something, or like a 10 card Evo deck.
You're flipping over carrots, dude. You're flipping over carrots to kill what? Nothing.
No, you're flipping
It's
them
one of
over
the-
so you have 8 face-up cards. If you get the second form, that does.
You're not. No, you're insane. You're not getting an L and an L Evo. You're
I
not.
did once. It was sick.
You
and
did,
I never
and you
drew
lost.
it. I never drew it.
You did, and you lost because you were a loser.
I was losing that day, but that's okay.
I was a winner, and I drew good.
You were not a
cards.
winner. You didn't get the play mat.
I got second. I got the broken bronzes. You got the.
I literally got. I got
legendaries.
so many swords. I got the Sword of Creeds like 3
The
times.
Sword of Creeds. Oh my gosh.
Anyway, yeah, the card was pretty mediocre. Let's read it. Hopefully a good card. The Dragon Soul Princess. Dragon Newt Princess. Okay.
Dragon
in the right
Princess.
area. 3 mana, 3/3 fanfare. Top 5. We get to look at them. Put a Wormcraft follower from among them into your EX area. Overflow is active for you. It costs 3 less to play. Rest go on the bottom. This card's pretty good.
Let's see here.
Well, the big one is Galmu.
That's
like
a good one.
every single card in Disdain is Wormkin. That's the important part.
They are?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. It's like
Are you sure? Are you sure?
I am 95% certain.
I'm not. Where are they on this Dragonute list?
Oh my god, he keeps making me check the traits because
Look at the traits. Check the traits, please, on this one. I'm not seeing like a single Disdain card before Valdane on this list.
it's Dragon Newt, right?
Dragon Newt. Right? We're talking Dragon Newt?
Dragon Newt is... Yeah, I mean, we already went... Oh, you're right. It was like Valdane, wasn't it? It wasn't Galmio? It was Garyu.
Yeah, it's Garyu.
Oh, no.
Uh...
Yeah, I lied. No, wait, it's Wormkin. Wormkin! Why did I type Dragon Newt again? It's Wormkin follower.
We don't care about Wormkin.
Yeah, we do. The card searches for Wormkin.
Oh, okay.
Oh my god, you have me second guessing myself.
Yeah, okay.
Wormkin is Azidaka,
on
Ouroboros, some card I literally forgot existed. Some more cards I forgot existed. Oh, that probably...
Wait, did she search Shenlong? Like, top 5 cards? Oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Among them, EX area.
Jabberwock, Genesis Dragon. He was not Disdain cards.
What are Disdain cards?
No, it is Disdain. They were further... They're below BP1. Okay, yeah, so Disdain cards, yeah. Yeah, this card goes in Disdain. Big Disdain buff. Good. Why the fuck would you like have me second guessing what the hell these were? Because you could grab them off of the.
Because someone was. We weren't saying Wormkin. We were saying.
I thought I said Wormkin.
Well,
it itself is
probably
Dragon Newt, and it finds Wormkins. But yeah, it gets the important cards. Let's go to the next one. It's good. You'll play this, and you're just staying deck.
Oh, yeah.
It's good.
Well. More importantly, will you play the Vile Violet Dragon? That's a sick name. Look at this guy. He's a little thin, but he's got that. He's ready to gnaw some bones. He's more green than violet, but he's a freaking.
No, his wings. His wings.
His wings are purple. Like the rest of him is green. He's like a Ninja Turtle.
You only see him from under, like, right? Like, he's flying over?
Yeah. So he's, like, gray and purple. All right. 4-drop, 4/4. Wormkin. Important. Last card, you know. This costs 1 if you hit him off the last card or whatever. Fanfare. If Overflow is active for you, give this forward +1/+1. So it'd be a 5/5. And Rush. Once on each of your turns, when this follower takes damage, draw 2 cards. Oh man!
I remember this card in digital was like, people that play digital more than I did at this time are gonna tell me I was bad, but like I remember this card was fucking rough to get off.
To do like this is draw 2 and then
It draws 2 if it doesn't die.
Oh, did, even if it dies in physical,
Yeah, it still
draws
happens.
two, yeah. Like even if you get hit by like a witch bolt, you draw two.
Yeah, well, no, your turn.
Oh, a quick play witch bolt.
Do you think this
Con
goes?
flag.
Do you think this is in the dex on the spreadsheet?
No,
I didn't know. I don't know how like bad.
I haven't seen it. I haven't seen the last card. The last
What
card
the
sounds
last card
good.
sound? Yeah, the last card sounds good. I can understand this
Yeah,
card.
it sounds good. I haven't seen it in any of these lists.
Any of the
Well,
disdains?
maybe it's this. I'm struggling. Some of these cards are so clumped
Glare.
together, and yeah, glare and like overlay, and I don't know the card art intimately yet, so I can't just
No,
see it
it
off
wasn't in the
corner.
first list I clicked on either. Are you
It's
actually
not
hard pressed?
in.
Are you hard pressed to play
No,
these
no, no.
cards?
Dexander has the last card. The girl with the cute ears. 3-drop 3/3. But this guy, I don't know about this guy, in terms of like seeing him in lists.
Oh, this card I could be 100%. I would not be surprised if this card just like doesn't see play. It sounds kind of shit.
Yeah, but look at him. He's kind of like Hamlet.
It's crazy. We got that 3-mana card that like looks at 5 to put a card into EX area. It doesn't sound that bad. And then like what you do see in the list are like the Idol Master Girl that summons a 3-drop. Like I'm seeing more Idol Master cards than I am these cards.
I don't know. On Dexander, I'm seeing like the classic list with like some cards replaced with new cards. Like the last chick is in the list, and Ozzy Boho or whatever.
Oh, I'm on BP7.
Oh, come
Oh,
on.
yeah. What am I
The cards aren't
doing?
out yet. Oh,
What
man.
am I
Come
doing? I'm on
man.
BP7.
Oh, please.
And no wonder I'm
Oh.
looking at fucking piles.
Dude, Violet Dragon wasn't out yet. He was too broken for BP7.
Yeah,
You're
well, no,
playing Valdane.
I don't think he makes the list regardless, but the
No.
last card definitely does. So yeah.
Violet Dragon. I wish a card with that name made it. Violet Dragon. That's just terrible. Vile. Yeah.
Well, we'll just go to the next card now after we got done like whatever that was.
Pondering the Violet Dragon.
There we go. The Zealot of Disdain, 2
Violet
mana,
Disdain.
2/2, Omen, Wormkin, Cutthroat. Fanfare, deal 1 damage to each follower on the field, including itself. And during your turn, whenever this follower takes ability damage, deal 1 damage to each enemy leader.
Ooh.
Kind of crazy.
Ooh, I see. Yeah.
Makes you can have like some crazy Disdain turns with this. It also is like a good card to bring back off of Galmu when you're in the middle of like doing stuff.
It's a good card to arm.
Like turn 7, you can go like Servant of Disdain, Galmu, or Galmu, Servant of Disdain, Eva the Galmu for free. Bring this thing back, and then you get 2 draws, and then 3 face damage, and like 4 face damage. They're kind of crazy.
And a killable board.
I mean, that's Disdain's entire thing. You got to make it easy for your opponent.
Thing. Yep. It goes in Disdain though, like 100%.
Yeah, it seems decent.
Yeah.
It does it? It
Seems-
probably does. Has to.
Yeah, I see it as like 2 ofs in each list,
That seems like a good combo card.
except for this list. This card doesn't play Disdain. It's PDK with Same Sky.
That sounds sick. That sounds like my deck.
It sounds like a freaking deck from a while ago. Like it's the same deck.
Hell yeah, dude. We love Saiyan Sky.
We love old decks.
So let's the next card. Let's go next card.
What's the next card? Righteous Dragon.
Dragoon.
Look at this guy. Yeah, this guy's pretty good. Maybe 3-drop, 3/4, Dragonheart. Fanfare, if Overflow is active for you, choose one of the following. The first option is select enemy follower in the field, deal it 4 damage. The second option is deal 2 damage to each enemy follower in the field.
Whoa, crazy.
Yeah, whoa, man.
Open 8, insane.
Whoa, it's Overflow, baby. We're in Overflow for sure.
Prox PDK.
Yeah,
Explode.
imagine playing 2 of these. Deal 4 to the entire board. It's like playing a con flag on a body, on two bodies.
Yeah, open 8. Woo!
Yeah, this card's bad.
This was the card I was going through, and I was like, I think I would remember this card. This fucking thing. This thing looks so bad. So yeah, this is Geovore, 6 mana, 4/6 Wormkin. Can get this off of the 3-drop. It's crazy.
Is he eating Stonehenge?
You know, I can't tell. He looks like something from like those like 2000 like really awful CG cartoons. You know what I'm talking about?
Transformers Beast Wars.
Yeah.
This is like Megatron or something.
So it has fanfare mill 2. If there's a non-Dragoncraft card in your grave, you heal 2 and draw a card.
It is an open 8 card.
And it evos for 1, and then it banish 5 cards from your grave. It gets plus 2 attack.
Oh, he's eating with his other hands now.
It's kind of a like, what is that, Grand Maju? No, not Grand Maju.
Banish 5 cards. Give this forward 2. I can't remember.
It's on attack too. It's not even on evo, so you can it scales infinitely.
Yeah, it scales up to 10 times.
No. Actually,
even,
9.
Not even
9,
that. 9 times. Just you have to play him. Yikes.
That open 8, truly, actually, 100%. It's not bad for open 8, but we'll go to the next one.
It's not bad for open 8. It's not bad.
Is it crazy that we're still calling it open 8, but it's like open a box now? What the fuck?
Open a box. You still have to take what you get, and you're not getting a legendary and the Evo, most likely. And if you do that, you have a 1 of legendary in your deck. So it's, I don't know. I always drew my bronzes and not my legendaries.
Truth.
Yo, Draco Marionette. Does this go in the puppet deck? Dragon
I'm pretty sure it did in digital. I'm crazy though, probably.
Yeah. Oh, let's see here. 3-drop 7/7. Ah, we love these stats. Rush at the start of your end phase. Destroy this card. Hey, that's actually like the puppets. Kinda. It's more like a ghost. This goes well with
a puppet card, obviously.
God Bullet Golem. You can play it on like the same turn you play God Bullet Golem and
10 or is it like 9? Bullet 6, right?
Something like that. 6 or 7. It might be bad enough to be 7.
You mean good enough? Dude, the worse a card is, the sicker it is. That's all that matters.
True. The more aura it creates. This card is bad, right?
It's horrendous.
It's
horrendous.
a good open 8 card, right? Because it's removal. No, it's 7 stats of removal.
It doesn't even leave something on the board, and it's
what do you mean? It gets rid of your opponent's Geovore.
Only that the Geovore hit you.
You're right.
Yeah, I don't think this is it. You know what might be it? The last card in the set. The Sneer of Disdain. It's got Galmu on it. Just saying. It could go in any deck.
Unlimited list.
Yeah, when a Galmu's on your board, you can banish this card from your grave and just deal damage somewhere. And then
shoot.
Yeah, you can play it, and it you remember the card that was like ping 1, deal 3? No, this just pings 1. So
yeah, to anything though, because in digital it like ping 1, like AoE'd 1 in digital.
Yeah, card is pretty shit on the first side. It's like it does what it needs to, kind of.
No, this card's broken. What are you talking about?
Yeah, no, the grave effect is what makes it broken. The grave effect is 0 mana. You just deal damage.
Yeah. Well, having both is insane.
Yeah,
like one drop 1 damage. Like that's why the one guy is insane, right?
Yeah, that is true.
The 1/2.
The 1/2's like insane because he's always there. Like he's on the board, and it's like if I don't kill him now, he does the damage and he buffs something, and I gotta deal with the other thing. But
like I don't know. I imagine like I mean, there's other like disdain cards that like cost like the glove costs 2.
I'll
like,
have to
costs
see.
1.
I'll have to see how Disdain feels. Like, of course, we got to test everything before Toronto. I'm a little hopeful. Some of the new cards were good, namely that 3-drop girl and this thing. And Ozzy doesn't seem like the worst card to close out a game. Like like 1 to 2 counts. He's like a bomb.
Seems like
better Oguri.
As good as Oguri Cap or better.
Probably better because it's not like you get to like just play like even like one of his Evo, right? Just like, hey, like the 7 gets me there hopefully.
One of his Evo. You play one of his Evo, then you play the carrots to flip over the carrots.
But yeah, so
and you don't have to flip them over. You can just play the game and evolve your cards, and then you're closing a game out late.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know. He's good.
We'll have to see.
I don't.
I'm excited to test Dragon.
It's more like Dragon upgraded Disdain Dragon. Disdain PDK is like the only cards we read here that are playable.
I wonder if there's like some like ramp pile, but like
with the cards we read today.
You don't want the guy. You don't want the guy that mills.
What Geovore or Geovore? And the 8/4 Ouroboros.
Ouroboros is like almost a card.
It says 4 on the bottom right.
I don't need your negativity. Anyway.
It says 4. It says 4.
We'll have the hand
like
for
that's,
it.
What, you gonna play Righteous Dragon in your ramp deck? Oh, I'm gonna deal 2 damage.
I don't need your negativity, okay?
You don't need my negativity?
I don't need your negativity. My ramp deck's gonna be insane.
Sure, man.
Let us know what deck are you excited to play this set out, Dragon? Or do you think the Dragon's unplayable? It might be. But look forward to it because next up is the best class.
How is Dragon Soul Princess like a dragon newt? She's a freaking panda girl.
Wait, who is?
Dragon Soul Princess. Like, she's like an animal girl. How is she a dragon?
Wait, was she a panda girl? Wait, that sounds really good. I couldn't tell off
panda. It's not panda. She's just got animal ears. She's not like a dragon. She's like...
Yeah, this ain't a panda. You have me excited.
Sorry, boss.
Anyway.
What animal is that?
I don't know. Anyway, we'll be coming back with Abyss next time, so stay tuned for that.
Ooh, Abyss.
Till then,
Ooh.
your boy's signing out.